Hi guys, it's Xenia. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of like a different video, I guess. Basically, this is gonna be me kind of smelling these perfumes for like the last time and just really deciding what I want to do with them, because these perfumes I've been pretty sure that I want to get rid of. And when I say get rid of, I don't mean like trash, I mean sell. These are all going to be, well, unless I change my mind, they're all going to be up on my Mercari. I will leave the link to my Mercari in the description box in case you are interested in buying any of these. I list on there all the time. Like if I decide one day like, hey, I don't like this perfume, it's gonna be up there. So pretty much in this video, I have 9 perfumes that I'm going to basically smell for the last time and decide, am I gonna keep them or am I gonna sell them? Keep in mind, there's nothing wrong with any of these perfumes. Like, I think that there's something really beautiful about all of these perfumes, but look at my perfume collection. It's massive, and I try to not let it get too out of control, even though it kind of already is. The only way I can do that is by not bringing in perfumes that I'm just like tiny bit in love with, or I just like it, because I just know they're not going to be getting used and they're just gonna sit there and rot. Before we get into it, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and let's get straight into it. The first perfume may actually shock and disappoint some of you guys, because a lot of you have actually told me to get this perfume, and I remember in this haul video that I did specifically, I wanted this perfume so bad. Like, I was asking you guys, hey, like, where can I get this, because I can't find it anywhere in store. And that was basically the time that I bought this guy right here, which is Pink Sugar Berry Blast. So when they put out these new fragrances by Aquolina, this was one of the ones that came out, and the other one was Creamy Sunshine. I don't even need to smell this. I mean, I will just for the sake of this video, but I don't even need to smell this again. I'm getting rid of it. I pretty much decided that literally the first day that I got it, because on my skin it translates to bug repellent. Like, I have it on right now, right over here, because I was testing all these perfumes before I started this video. Out of all the perfumes that I have on my body right now, and it's a lot of them, this is the only one that I can smell. It's so strong, but not in a good way, at least to me. So this is what Creamy Sunshine looks like. It was one of the ones that came out, I think this came out last year, so it's very new. And oof, this is a flanker of the original Pink Sugar, which, as we all know, smells like cotton candy, like burnt sugar. It's very sweet. And Creamy Sunshine, I do not like. So this has coconut milk in it. It has a bunch of flowers. It has gardenia, which, again, I've mentioned many times on my channel, not a fan of, and that throws me off in here. There's just some weird florals that I just don't think these types of florals mix with the scent that is this sweet. It just creates like a very sickly type of scent, and I just don't like it. Maybe it just doesn't work with my skin, because obviously, like I said, a lot of you guys told me to get this, so clearly a lot of you love this out there, but I just don't like it. So this one will for sure be on my Mercari. Like, I'm listing these as soon as I'm finishing this video, so by the time you guys see this video, they are all going to be up on there. And this is, as you can see, not even used. I just like sprayed it literally a couple times just to like test out, and it is like a 3.4 100ml bottle, so somebody's gonna be really happy with that, because I know a lot of people really love this, but I'm not one of them. So that is Pink Sugar Creamy Sunshine. And by the way, this baby lasts. It projects really well and it lasts really well. So the next scent is another one that I'm pretty sure I'm getting rid of. I have not worn this since literally the day that I bought it. Something that all of these perfumes have in common is that they are all blind buys. So this just goes to show, I mean, I blind buy probably, I would say like 90% of my perfumes are blind buys, and I'm confident in most of the blind buys that I do, because I feel like at this point I understand notes so well. So I do like extensive research on them. I see what other perfumes are compared to, and based off of that, I feel like I have a pretty good judgment if I'm going to like a perfume or not. But sometimes people really hype up a perfume, and even though I'll see the notes and they won't really resonate with me, I'm still gonna buy it because of how much hype there is, which is so bad. This perfume is basically one that I fell into the hype type of perfume. This is Versace Red Jeans. The first time I wore this, I was like, nah. I actually wore this around my mom, and she was like, whatever perfume you have on, it's not good. It's so freaking strong. I don't even want to spray it on me. This kind of goes against everything that I like. So obviously you're all gonna be like, well, why did you buy it then? I don't know. People just made this sound so, oh my god, I almost dropped it. People just made this sound so good, and it really just piqued my curiosity, and it wasn't that expensive. So I thought, you know, let me give it a try. And it's just not it for me. This is a very, well, it's an older scent. This perfume actually launched in 1994. So this guy is older than I am. This is freaking 5 years older than I am. This smells like a 90s type of scent. So it has like that vintage vibe to it. It's not gonna be your typical modern perfume, the type of perfumes that come out now. And I think what really throws me off in here is that the rose in it is just that type of rose that I personally do not like. It's very, very fresh, and it's very floral, and it's a pretty scent. It just doesn't work with me. I feel like these types of scents just don't work with me. I feel like I have the kind of skin where only sweet scents just do really well with me, like sweet, woody scents. There is a woody aspect to this, like it does have some base notes of musk, vanilla, and sandalwood, so it's a pretty nice dry down. But I don't know, just the mixture of like the peach, the freesia, and the rose, I think that's what I can mostly smell. I just feel like that mixture doesn't work, or it's a bit too mature for me. I'm not really sure. I know a lot of people love this, but again, just like that one, I am not one of those people, so that will definitely also be on my Mercari, and this is a 2.5 fluid ounce bottle. This next perfume I was so excited to buy because I think it was a limited edition perfume, so it's not being sold anymore. And when this came out, people loved it. But after I bought it, I did a little bit of research on it, and I came to find out that this has been reformulated, and the new formula just doesn't smell like anything. It's a very light perfume, and I was hoping that when I bought it, it was like the old formula or whatnot, but it was not. When I sprayed it out, I smelled nothing. This is Philosophy Falling in Love. It looks like this. This is a 2 fluid ounce bottle, so it's pretty big. This smells like nothing to me. Like, it's a very light perfume. I mean, I can smell it, but it's like probably the lightest perfume. If you were younger, if you're just getting into perfumes, this is perfect. It does have sweetness to it. I feel like this is a younger type of scent. It has very basic notes, like there's blackberry, vanilla, musk, jasmine, and lily of the valley. I got excited when I wanted to buy this perfume because one of the reviewers on Fragrantica had said that this was kind of like the perfume version of Black Raspberry Vanilla from Bath & Body Works, and I love that body spray. So I was thinking I'm gonna love this, like I could pair the two together, but I mean, I could pair the two together. This is just not that strong. It reminds me a little bit of Pink Sugar. There's like that blackberry aspect to it. It's a lot sweeter than Black Raspberry Vanilla. Black Raspberry Vanilla is very true to a black raspberry. It smells very berry-like and juicy, and it's kind of like a little bit fresh. This one is almost like blackberry mixed with sugar, so it's very, very sweet, but in a very light way, like not as pronounced or projecting or just anything like how loud Pink Sugar is from Aquolina, but it definitely has like that sweet sugary vibe. So after testing this out right now for the last time, I have decided that although I really like the scent of it, it's just not worth it for me to keep this and just let this rot in my collection when I have so many other perfumes that I would use before I would get to this. So that will be on my Mercari. And then the next perfume is Gwen Stefani Pop Electric Music. I don't know what possessed me to buy this perfume, but I've always wanted one of these Harajuku perfumes. I remember being super young, like in middle school and high school. I was an avid watcher of Mac Barbie. Like Mac Barbie 07 is like, I grew up watching her videos. I think she is the person that made me realize like, oh my god, when I'm older, I want to have a YouTube channel. I think she showed in a video, I don't know, I'm pretty sure, this like Harajuku perfume. That was just something that I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like I want that. And as an adult now, when I can actually afford things and go out and buy them myself, I saw this at Nordstrom Rack, and I've actually seen these Harajuku perfumes at like Marshall's, Burlington. They're everywhere now, and they're very affordable. And I saw this, and it just kind of like brought me back to that time. So I was like, let me pick it up. And this one, I know that there's a bunch of them. This is just too fresh for me. Again, this is like teenager type of scent. It's very sweet, it's girly, it's fresh, like it's a really nice like summer scent if you're 16. It smells cute. This has apple, it has berries in it, it has water notes, some floral notes. It ends up with like a little bit of musk. So it's a very fresh scent with like a hint of like berry apple sort of scent to it. It's kind of tart. It's pretty, but it doesn't wow me. So again, it's not one that I'm like so in love with that I'm gonna use all the time. So it's just kind of like not fair for me to really hold on to that. So that will definitely be up on my Mercari. That is Pop Electric Music by Gwen Stefani. So the next perfume is one that I'm pretty sure nobody has ever heard of. At least I hadn't. I think it's a very rare perfume. This is by Hard Candy. I think this is just called Hard Candy Pink. That's literally all that it says. I had no idea that Hard Candy had perfumes. At least they had perfumes, because I know for a fact that they don't anymore. At least I'm pretty sure. I saw this, I think, at Ross, and it really piqued my curiosity. All like the hot pink bottle. I don't know. I was like, let me get it. It was, again, one of those things where it was like super affordable. Just like a long bottle. There's a little heart up at the top. And this is a 1.7 bottle. And this is actually a really nice perfume, surprisingly. It doesn't last for like an astronomically long period of time, but I think this is pretty. But it just wouldn't be fair for me to hold on to this perfume knowing that I have so many perfumes like this in my collection. I'm at this point with my collection that I don't want to bring in perfumes that I already have, no matter how much I may love that scent. I just don't really need to be doing that. Otherwise, it'll just get too out of hand and just unmanageable. Like, it's already so overwhelming picking out a fragrance when you have a fragrance collection that's this big. So I'm really trying to like tone it down. And if that wasn't the case, I would totally keep this, because I actually like this. It's not the most unique thing in the world. It's not like super mature. It's not sexy, but it's like a fun, flirty, fruity scent. It's super fruity. You get like this burst of strawberry. You get passion fruit in here. There's some tangerines, like a bit of citrus. But overall, like that opening, so beautiful. It's like a burst of strawberry. It's so juicy. It makes your mouth water. Like, it literally makes you want to crave fruits. There's some florals in the middle, as you can tell, but I don't even look at those because I don't smell those at all. And then I do get kind of like a little bit of like a sugary vanilla, tiny bit woody dry down, but I would definitely say that this is like a very sweet, fruity scent, or more than anything like a strawberry scent. So this is not, like I said, the most mature scent. It's a really pretty one to mix with a lot of body sprays because it kind of gives me that fruity body spray vibe, but it's definitely not bad. It smells like what it looks like hot pink. I'm just gonna get rid of it just for the sheer fact that I have scents like this. Like, I have Ari by Ariana Grande, Sweet Like Candy, which are two scents that I feel like this is in the family of. So I think if you would like those scents, you would like this one. So if you want this, check it out on my Mercari. It actually says in the back that it's a luscious, juicy, and divine scent that playfully teases and arouses the senses for an overdose of passion and spark. So we're getting down to the last three scents. This is another scent that I feel like is very unknown in the YouTube world, or honestly like in the fragrance world in general. But I was at Burlington and I saw it. So this is Wild Bloom Vert by Banana Republic. And honestly, coming from a packaging like this, like super green, I literally don't know what possessed me to get it, because I already kind of even knew I wouldn't like it. But I looked up the notes and the notes were not so bad. It had like a nice woody dry down. It has like red apple in it, pear, some nice like fresh florals. It was compared to some pretty decent perfumes, so I was like, let me give it a try. But it's just not a scent that really wows me. Although I will say I really like the bottle. It's very simple, but I really like it. It smells very fresh to me. It's very green, just green florals. It smells like white florals with like a woody dry down. I get like a tiny bit of fruitiness in here, but more than anything, this is definitely a floral scent. It is a nice floral scent. I think this is a modern floral scent. Like, it smells like fresh florals. It's not florals that are too like vintage type of thing. So, I mean, I do like that fact about it. But because it's just not like a wowing scent, it's just like a fruity, green, earthy, floral type of scent with like a little bit of like a woody dry down. I just don't really need this in my collection. So I just know that if I were to keep this, even though I do like it, I don't hate it, I just know that it will not be getting used. So this will unfortunately have to leave my collection. That is Wild Bloom Vert by Banana Republic. And this is a 100 ml 3.4 fluid ounce bottle. This next scent, it's an OG, it's a classic. And when I say classic, it's literally a classic. It has been around for over 20 years. So this is Fifth Avenue by Elizabeth Arden. This was a scent that I don't know why I really even got this, but I just know that I've seen this a lot, and it's one of those classic perfumes. Now, I did know what I was getting into buying this scent because it's obviously an over 20-year-old perfume, so it does have like that vintage 90s sort of scent to it, and it does smell like a scent that like your grandma would wear. How many times have I said this on my channel? But I do not mean that in any sort of offensive way. It's just, it doesn't smell like the scents that are coming out now. It just has like that vintage vibe to it. A lot of people have said that this is like a classic, and people always hype this, like even though it's an older fragrance, people wear it to this day. So I think that's what really made me want to buy this. But I think ultimately I just kind of realized this is just not a scent that I go for, and I should have known that even going into this. It's not a bad scent, it's really, really not. I just feel like it is a little bit dated for my liking. There's a ton of like white florals going on in here. There's like a bit of woody notes. I think more than anything, you're gonna get a ton of florals in here. So it's a heavy, 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 heavy floral scent. If you love fresh floral scents, like heavy floral scents, then obviously you would definitely love this, but you would have to love like that 90s sort of scent to really appreciate this. So if you like that, you would like this, but unfortunately this will have to leave my collection. Right. So the very last perfume that I have decided I will be getting rid of is Guess Girl. So I picked this up again on a whim, just like all of these perfumes. This is, I believe, a 1 ounce bottle. Yes, it has a pretty cute packaging. There's a little like flower on top, and this scent again just doesn't wow me in my opinion. I think this smells a little cheap. It kind of reminds me of Victoria's Secret Bombshell. I know a lot of people love that scent, but I've been very vocal about how I feel about it, which is that I just don't like it. I've always found Bombshell to be like a cheaper scent. There's something very sharp about it to my nose. Like, I don't know, there's like a tartness about it that I can't get on with. And this scent also has that same sort of sharpness. I don't know what it's coming from. It's almost like a freesia type of note, but there's no freesia in here. There's like raspberry, melon, bergamot, like pretty fruits. It has orchid, lily, black lotus. There's something that throws me off about this. It's like a sweet, fresh, fruity, girly girl type of scent. I think because this has vanilla, I kind of expected more so of a sweeter element to this, and then like with the pink and everything, but I think this is like a fresh, fruity floral more than anything with like a hint of sweetness. It's just like blah for me, so I would have to sell that. I know there's actually a really like big following for this scent. Like, I think a lot of people really, really like this, so if you're one of them, then definitely check this one out, but it's just not for me. So that is Guess Girl. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Definitely go check out my Mercari if you're interested in any of these perfumes. Like I said, I know that I spoke kind of negatively about these, but like there's nothing wrong with any of these scents. It's just that they don't fit within my personal fragrance taste. So if they fit into yours, then definitely look into them. But anyways, that is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!